slime time. Or wait, maybe it's mega slime time. Are you all ready for the last of my Mega May streams? Since this is the last time I can stream in May. At least for this year. Well, now I got egg on my face. One. Here we go. Clean that up. It's rock o'clock. That's a good one, actually. I had to remember that. Especially for a different rock, because I know someone who is a very, let's say the opposite of a fan of Rock Howard. So I need to just say like it's rock o'clock to him. He'll be very annoyed and I will laugh and be happy. That's what people would say. Yeah, actually, you probably would be what Fishman would say. That makes sense too. But yeah, we'll see if I can beat the game, the second game, before we run out of time. Because, even though all I have left is the Wily Fortress section, that does anything. Because I foolishly did not farm E-tanks in Metal Man stage, so I only have one E-tank to do this on, which may not be enough at my skill level, so oops. I should have taken advantage of exploit, I did not. Too late now. And I should be jumping right into the game to give me as much time as possible, but I want to talk about something first and waste time. Unfortunately, just because this is on my mind, I have to get out. But I was browsing YouTube the other day, and since our weekend, I think this was, and I got recommended this video from Professor of Rock, where he did a countdown for like the top 5 cheesiest songs of the 70s. And so basically he made himself to be like, oh yeah, some of these are like the worst songs of all time even, like how bad and crappy these songs are. And like his #1 cheesiest song, well, it ended up being like one of the greatest songs I've ever heard in my life. I'm like, how can you hate this? It was a fantastic song. It is called Disco Duck. If you've never heard Disco Duck, I implore you to look it up. It is one of the greatest songs ever written. And you cannot change my mind. Anyway, with that out of the way, let's go head over to the game and see if I can beat some Mega Man. I read the coconut song to that. Yeah, no, Disco Duck's better. Question, what's your question, as we load up? And actually, I'm gonna resume from my checkpoint because I think it's bullshit that there's no checkpoint before this boss fight. It's a boss. So I just made my own checkpoint. Alright. Let's see how many times I failed this. I'll have to look that up. I've never heard of that. I know. It's very much a joke song, on purpose. But I still love it. I think it's the greatest song ever. Whoops. Can't talk and play. Penny Passage reads what Caesar said real quick. I'll answer that and then I'll actually try to focus. If they make language, they make Mario vs. Capcom 4, who would you want in the game? Would you say it cracks you up? Yes, it does. Honestly, I don't know if I'd want them to make Mario vs. Capcom 4 with how much they mess up the series. But that's a question I had to think on a long time. I can't just answer the top of my head. So I'll have to get back to you on that. Maybe ask me again next week or something. And I will have thought about it and have an answer for you. That'll be my homework. Stupid one-block platforms, run and jump nonsense. Run. I hate that you have to run from the boss before you can fight him. Alright, here we go. Da-da-da-da. Why? Ah! didn't it go through? I messed up. I think it's gonna be a fail because I messed up so much stuff. Yeah. Darn it. SNK versus TC. Well, they already had Mortal Kombat versus DC, so I don't think they're gonna really do that. Yuri versus Joker would be peak. SNK's gonna have to be like some third-rate comic company that they get crossover with. Brennan, if Disney actually does buy SNK, then you might have Marvel versus SNK. I don't think that's ever gonna happen. I'm sure that rumor was just like super false. Hey, if you get hit, you lose your charge. I've really lost this. Yeah. Damn it. Dragon fight's the worst, yes. That's why I'm cheating my save states here, because I cannot fight this damn fight. I don't know how you're supposed to do it. Just be good, I guess. I am not that skilled. And people will keep telling you over and over again, Mega Man 2 is the easiest Mega Man game. No, it's not. I honestly would rather fight Yellow Devil than fight this thing. Because at least I know what to do with Yellow Devil. It's hard and it takes a lot of skill, but I know how to fight Yellow Devil. I still have never figured out the proper way, quote unquote, to fight the Dragoon. But whatever he's called. Mecha Dragoon or Dragon or whatever. I did that charge wrong. Hey Shaggy. Sorry if I don't respawn right now. I'm trying to like beat the stupid boss. I'm not doing a very good job of it. Okay, finally we got him down. Yes, I do have to focus. I wouldn't be able to do a baby talk while I'm trying to beat that tough boss fight. I'll be back next time when I'm not trying to like pull my hair out that is just goo. Try to do this. Alright, 1 second. Let me read what chat has said now, because I've missed so much. Wow, there's so many things I missed in chat. Hold on, I gotta catch it. Besides, Catcon vs SNK made its return. I mean, all we do is port it. It didn't really make a return. When it made Catcon vs SNK 3, then we could say it made its return. Which SNK game is your favorite? Ooh, that's a good question. I could think about that. I don't want to take too much time. My favorite SNK game is probably... What is it actually? It's not the same thing all the time, so my answer changes from time to time. But right now, I'm gonna say maybe Last Blade. I can't decide between Last Blade and Mark of the Wolves. Yeah, this was originally a Nintendo game, NES. Though I'm playing the Genesis version. save just in case. Well, this is a checkpoint, isn't it? I don't think I need to save. I think the game returns me here if I die. Like, I will, I guess, but I don't think I need to. And I guess I miss Caesar. Both really great choices. I don't know what that's in front of us too, but yeah, let's go and carry on. Ooh, that was stupid. I tapped the weapon energy like an idiot. Actually, I just took a save state, right? Alright, let's get this back. I guess it's a good thing I did save when I was told to save. These stupid guys. Oh. The Wily Fortress has a bunch of obnoxious stuff going on. Not that the Mega Man 1 also wasn't. Bro, I think they jumped that far. Okay, we're gonna need to use Metal Blade, I think, on these guys. Oh, that weapon energy was for whatever goes across. Item 2? Yeah. I know you probably want to go all the way across for the E-tank. Yeah. I didn't have enough energy though. I don't think I would have made it. I would have died. Okay, new plan. I'm still gonna do this, but then we're gonna go item 2 for the second weapon power, I think. Just I need that short E-tank, I think. Life I don't need as much. Whoa, careful there, buddy. There we go. Okay, now I have a little extra insurance against Wily. They're very generous with lives. Alright, I'm gonna have to restore my weapon 2 energy, don't I? Just in case I need it again. Item 2, I should say. Yeah, it's easy to get if you know where to get it. Yeah, this is worth it. Where is it? Wait, where do I use a blue? Oh, wait. Crash bomb? Oops. I don't have any crash bombs. Ah, damn it. So I keep those. So I don't think anything else works. I didn't think I was gonna need the crash bomb. I forgot about that. Darn. There's nothing I can do either. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Well, that sucks. That was almost death. It's actually needed for a boss. I know. I just don't know when that is. Does that even get soft locked? So they don't give you any opportunity to get the weapon energy for it. Okay, it's not coming up. So then I won't get soft locked for it, that's fine. I thought that was later. So I was right on about that. But I do wish I refilled it just to get the extra E-tank. Well, it's only is, Locket, there's no way to form enemies for weapon energy before that boss. Which I don't know if there is or not. Though I guess if you die and start right before the boss... Well, I think don't usually put before bosses when you die in this. So I don't know what they would do. Anyway, I had to figure out what item I want for this part. I think 2 is not gonna work. I don't know what that platform's about. The thing is, I feel like if I put weapon 2, I'm just gonna hit the ledge there, aren't I? Like, how do I get over this? I don't remember how this works. Because weapon 2 is just gonna make me hit the wall. They drop? Oh, I don't go off the spikes? The spikes are fake? The spikes are a troll. I just do this. That's weird. It may look like this you traverse the spikes or something. Like there's something over there? Or are they just trolling? Oh wow, this doesn't actually work on them. That's rare. I always hate these guys. Oops, I shouldn't have. I should have like used that weapon energy. They bring these guys back and make them in a base too. Which is... I was like, really? This is the enemy you bring back? There's gotta be a weapon that could farm these better. I'm not about the... Oh, you know what the weapon should have been? Hold on. I think I know. I think it's this, right? Let's try. Of course, if you move with the leaf shield, he just throws it. Which is maybe not what you want. We're gonna do something really weird here. I don't know if that's even enough to shoot one, but whatever. This is annoying. Just weird design. Which one's the one I want? 3? Or do I want 1? No. I think 1 creates platforms, 3 is the crawler. I think this is the one I want? Yeah. Maybe. I mean, that was the one I wanted, but also got hit. Luckily, even those who use spikes are not instant death. I am probably gonna die before getting past this part. Let's just say before getting to the next checkpoint. Okay, I'm just gonna drop and not wait for a who. Should have dropped on the other side. Oh, the blocks die. I don't know how to do this. Is it Bubble Man? I feel like that was probably right, but I'm back here again. Thing about Leaf Shield, I can't walk with Leaf Shield. So it's not like the best way to do it. I'm gonna need that. You can stand still and let them fall on you. Right, but I need to advance at some point. I can't stand forever. So that's kind of the complicated part of this. They despawned anyway. There's some unspawn. Yeah, I know. But my problem is I don't know when to stop. Hey, what? Shoot off like that. The fuck? I need to move. That's weird. It's like he's trying to attack. Oh no. I mean, I run out of weapon energy? So just make it back? Yeah. I hate this game. This is like the worst Wily Fortress stage. I get these guys come back. Let me do that. Probably be enough. To get despawned anyway. It's so awkward. Leaf Shield's like the worst shield weapon in this series. Maybe not the absolute worst, but it's one of them. It's really bad. I like the little detail they gave to the drills to make them move slower as they burrow upwards, downwards. Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's hard to not get hit by that after I come up. I'm gonna have to do another stupid save state here. Just because I don't want to keep redoing the drill part. I don't have the health for this. Not. I'm gonna drop straight down this one. Actually, just in case I screw this up, because I very well might. Can I take? No. Oh, the health isn't there anymore. It's a one-time health up. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to actually like do this perfect. It sucks. There's like a method to the madness of where they're supposed to come out, but like, fuck about that is. He's on the ground. Yeah, that's not how you do it. That's too much damage. Like, I know if you're good at the game, you can predict where they're gonna come out of, but that's just not me. I think the same set pattern each time. They get faster as it goes. Yeah, it's like that other one boss, where it gets faster as it goes on. They twitch ever so slight. Yeah, I can't notice that in the time. Like, my response time is very, very slow. So by the time my brain registers anything, it's already happened. It's too late. I just have to memorize the pattern, I think. Nope. I knew that one was low, but I still, like, kind of screwed up with killing the second one. I can't afford to take early hits. Yeah. Can't. One more hit will kill me. Okay. Boom! Yeah, lucky there. So that's that section. So now we have another checkpoint. The joys of old games and being perfect pattern recognition tests. Alright, so now we go on to the next segment. Which means new music. So that's my checkpoint, for sure. Even if the other one wasn't, this is actually a new stage, technically. Ah. I'm with the E-Tank. Do you jump over here? Yeah. I don't care about the weapon energy as much. I just want the E-Tank. Do I just fall? Sure. That was kind of stupid. But I forgot I couldn't unsummon the weapon, so I had to take the energy with that. I wanted to change to another weapon to grab the second energy, but that just didn't work out. Because like it basically doesn't let you bring up the menu for like a million years. Oh gosh. Wow, that sucks. Okay. Okay, so where do we actually fall? Okay, that's fine. Oh, geez. This is actually kind of tricky. If you don't know how to do... Because it's not completely underwater, so the water physics are only partially there. And that's kind of what's throwing me off. Not that there's no enemies here. Yet. Okay, there's an enemy. But he wasn't too bad. Is that really all there is to this? There's gotta be more to this than that. This seems just to be more of navigating spikes. Which I'm not very good at, clearly. I never burned through all my lives with this part. But it's weird there's no enemies there. That's surprisingly generous. Given how I'm in this game, I'm not really good at platforming. We might as well have left. 2. I didn't know that one enemy's there. That's kind of weird. Isn't one of those things that was easier in the original version because there's no delay on your jump? But the delay makes me want to jump a little too early. I'm overcorrecting. And thus, basically, not getting where I need to be. This part's kind of annoying. By kind of, I mean really. Do I need to practice this, or... Okay. Oh, no! Dear, we're not doing that legit. I don't have the skill necessary to navigate this corridor. How long did it take you to get this right? Do you remember? They saved a break right there. I'm just glad there's no enemies during this section. Like, that would really suck if there were. Okay, now there's enemies, but we're no longer in the water. So we're fine. Once or twice. It's happening more than once or twice, so you did better than me at it. Okay, oh, shoot, I don't remember this one. Like, I remember his existence, but I don't remember what you're supposed to fight him with. Mayday, Mayday. Hold on, let me think about this. It's not Quick Boomerang, is it? No. I'm trying to remember. Oh, it is Quick Boomerang? That or fire. They do the exact same amount of damage, like, or not as each other, I mean, but it's like they did to the dragon. No, Quick Boomerang, I guess, is actually effective against the Dozer. Like, it wasn't really that much against the dragon, but like, it really, really works here. Not really that much, but like, it's twice as effective, I guess. The Quick Boomerang, if Quick Boomerang isn't actually a solution against the dragon, even though people say it is. I mean, it kind of is, I guess. It's just that most things don't work, but it does about as much damage as your Buster does. From what I'm reading here. So if you use your Buster, it's the same difference as Quick Boomerang. So it doesn't help you very much. Whereas in this one, the Quick Boomerang actually does double damage as your Buster. I'm reading something that says you're supposed to use Bubble Lead against this enemy right here. Which is interesting. Why is that? I don't agree with that at all. I don't think that's correct. I don't care what this guy is saying. Bubble Lead is terrible against the gut. Well, not terrible. It's not, like, effective in a real meaningful way. That's just what, like, the actual guide says. It says, use Quick Boomerang or Bubble Lead. Don't forget to refill it. You can safely stand on the front end. It's like, I don't know about that. And I don't think that's a good idea. Okay. Yeah, jump. Ah! I'm bad at this. Yeah, I'll lose this fight. Where does it put me? I'm spotty in the air? Game, please. Is that game over? Where did I last save? Oh, I last saved at the beginning of this section. Because I'm an idiot. Well, yes, in the water. But I mean, like, not on ground is what I meant. They made the checkpoint in the middle of the water. Which I think is asinine. Alright. Let's save after that then. Because they're not going to give me a checkpoint before the boss. And I'm used up some of my Quick Boomerang, so, you know. Where should I give that to? I'm into bubble. Just cause I will probably need that too later. They'll need crash bombs sooner, but oh well. I could have given it a quick boomerang, but eh. Now I don't want to risk fire. The thing is, I don't think I can stand him long enough for fire to work. So I'm not gonna use the heat and power. Just because of the nature of how it worked to fully charge it, it's probably not gonna work. I should go up there and The problem is that you don't move with him. It's a moving platform where you don't move, which is not very good game design. Yeah, can't really beat him reliably. Because of the fact that he moves and you don't move with the platform that he's on, that is him. Which I don't like that. Moving platforms aren't supposed to do that. Like, there was a game they didn't figure that out. Which is weird because they have moving platforms in this game. Don't they? Or do they not have that yet? I actually don't know if there's moving platforms. Yeah, there's plenty of moving platforms in this game. What am I talking about? Yeah. Like, freaking Airman had the clouds that moved. The surface the world up. But in the AVGM was reviewing recently, where they had moving platforms that don't move the player, like, ever. The whole game. It was like that. So you had to walk along with the platform or you fall to your death. Which is really stupid. He's complaining about it. Like, yeah, it's bad game design. But this is technically doing the same thing. I don't know how to dodge and hit him. I just have to, like, tank everything. I don't think I could ever beat this without save states. I would never be able to beat this legit. It's just too chaotic. So next is the one I need the crash bombs for, I believe. So any weapon energy I find, it has to give it to crash bomb. And this last stage before the actual Wily part. Okay, here we go. We've got that fills that one up. And then we want to fill up bubble lead. I feel that in my gut. Bubble lead is necessary for the final Wily part. It'd be nice to have more wood, more leaf shield. But I think I have enough for the segment that is beneficial from leaf shield. I'm just bypass that. Oh, I forgot about the invisible floors. That's right. This was the game that did that bullshit. It's up here. Okay, one of these is fake. Okay. There's another fake one. So it's safe to fall, though. So we can just test this. There's nothing... Okay. Let me do the unthinkable and have a... Okay. But this isn't where it... This is the problem. Because there's a fake floor here, too, over the spikes. And I play that guessing game. So you know what I'm gonna do is I am going to use item 2 to bypass that. I think that was how that worked. Alright. One of these is fake too. Well, multiple of these are fake, honestly. But there's my last E-tank. So I have to, like... Die. I didn't pay attention to where that was. Well, that's... Cause, like... It's the middle of that brick, right? I tried jumping there. Okay, maybe it's not the middle of it. I think you had to use an item to get that. I don't want to use 1 again. So I'm gonna try use 3 this time. Or no. No, I'm gonna use 1. Yeah, 1 is the one I have full on. Is ideal. Yeah, I just don't have the energy on 3 to waste on that. So 1 was kind of ideal for me in that situation. Either one worked. The 1's a little easier because 1 doesn't have to stick to a wall. 3 only works if it's attached to a wall. So I don't know how it's gonna actually work. Yeah, I think 1 was better. Oh, this part. Okay. This might be death. I shouldn't have... Oop, okay. I didn't ruin myself there. Alright, we gotta be... We're just gonna use a leaf shield to guard ourselves from these guys. So we can stand here and be fun. Because it's on track. Okay, I can... I got hit there though. Oh well. And then we have another one of these. Foo-hoo-hoo. Oh crap. I forgot how you're supposed to do that. I know I screwed that up. Ooh, here we go. Do we jump here? Yeah. I saw it too late. I was like, there's a jump there. What was the jump for? Oh, that wasn't it either. I think I get it now. I totally don't get it. Those are no one enemies. Yes, this. Is that gonna come fast enough? No. Can't just ride this cat. Maybe? I have to remember how this goes. No, I gotta go up. Okay. Where's the exit? I think this is the exit here? Yeah. Okay. This one looks too straightforward. I'm concerned. Oh, that's why. Okay. Because they look too straightforward. It was. So how do we actually do this? Do I just use an item and just go across? Yeah. I mean, there's probably a way to do it on the platform, but I don't know what it is. So I'm like, just say screw it. I'm gonna use item 2 over there. That makes more sense. Wait, that's this. I forget what he's weak to. I want to say Elec? Maybe? Or no, there was no Elec in this game. Wrong game. What was good against him? Airman. I think it's Airman that we want. It's not like we're using Airman for like anything else at all. Okay, that got rid of the thing he's riding, but unfortunately it doesn't do it to him. Jeez. Dude, we gotta respawn too. You can't use the metal blade on that though. He's like, sure I can get rid of his mech, but for what? We're just gonna ignore him. They don't actually do anything, do they? No. They're just there to suck you. Oh, never mind, they do attack. I'm not gonna waste this attempt. They weren't shooting it for... It put the... That's lame. It doesn't even put you in the boss room, does it? These little boss rooms say, why does it put me here? Oh, this is annoying. Yeah, I can't actually use. Huh. Yeah, there's no way I was gonna spend my weapon energy there because it gives me full. I need to find a way to get past the little Joes. What? Yeah. What's the last save state point I made before that? Up here still? It's gonna take us back here anyway. It's like, whatever. I just don't want to lose all my weapon energy that I put into this. Cause I can't. It's not like X4 where you just have infinite weapon energy at a certain point. Alright, we're gonna try. Let's try Fireman. I'm gonna try quick boomerangs and hope that that is the solution. You know, nothing really deals with these guys. The only weapons you need going forward are Bubble Lead, Atomic Fire, and Crash Bomb. The thing is, I don't have the health to survive all this nonsense. So, like, how do I do the boss room? Is the question. I have to be really fast, I guess. But I might also, you know, like, do the wrong ones. Because there's certain ones you don't want to do. Flashman might be useful. Oh, you're right. I didn't think about that. Wait, is that one I need to do? Shit. I've already screwed this up. Oh well, I died. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out. I remember which was I know there's some that you don't want to blow up because then you'll lose. Right? You can't move. I'm still on the boomerang for some reason. I need to use one of the items that you have there, don't I? Let me go back to this point and try your flash message suggestions. I think I need more health. I don't think I have the skill to be. Oops. I don't have the skill to be on the level of health that I keep ending up on. Let's try this idea. Did Flashman run through there? Okay, I screwed that up already. Instantly. Only Flash. Of course, there's two walkers, unfortunately. No! You can't cancel any weapon in this game. To be hit. Oh, you can't get around any... Yeah, Flashman won't work. Because you'll just take hits. They block the corridor off, so that would never work. How did you do this? You just have to keep your distance and jump their shot? Oh man. That sounds like a nightmare. Veggies are so tanky. I'll actually take them out whenever. Yeah, I'm not good enough at it. Metal might be more reliable. I don't know if I can, well... That's rough. I can't do metal against the walker. The walker's immune to metal. Which is why I didn't use it. I also don't know if it's actually better to use metal. I can't time their shots. And he respawns anyway. Goodness. I forgot. Yeah, you can't even do it like that. Yeah, this is gonna be worse. Third vial. What are you talking about? Vial hasn't been invented yet. We don't know any Vial around here. Do I have to burn one of my E-tanks just to do this? Like, I don't think there's any way. It's not even remotely the same guy. There's no such thing as Vial. He's a Walker Joe. Totally different. But yeah, I don't think I can actually beat this without using the E-tank, unfortunately. I think it's not possible for me and my level of skill because I can't dodge the shots. I'm just not good enough at the game. And what do you actually do? Do you have to hit the... I mean, MMA is different from X. I can't do dashes. Can't think here. The one above that right one is a wasted shot because you can use items to get around to it a different way. If you survive, which I didn't. Gosh, this is all... Yeah, I need to E-tank. And even then, I don't even know if I'll be able to do it. This is such a hard fight. Oh, I screwed that up already. Do I want to go? I don't know which route I want to go. Do I want to go down? Maybe that's the problem, is I'm going the wrong way. Like, I'm wondering. Maybe I wanted this item up first? Do I want to, like, maybe take out the guy who's up there? God, this is so slow. Man. The one above that bottom... Oh wait, no, I read that already. This bull seem impossible to dodge, at least at the start. I mean, I don't know if that's true or not. I just might be bad at the game. I have to remember that I'm not really... don't have the best reflex. I think I do want to go the way at the bottom way though. As obnoxious as it is. I'm gonna E-tank here. Because I hate doing this. I think I need to. Because I can't get... I don't know the way I'm supposed to go to get up here. Just noticed the bullets don't perfectly track T, so yeah, not possible. Yeah, it's impossible for me to, like... I can't make that jump. I just don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. So I'm playing a process the whole... Like, I don't have time to think. So I'm just gonna, like, die here while thinking. That's just a wrong break anyway. I wish I could pause it and not have everything disappear and actually see the screen. So I could plan this, because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I think I've already messed up anyway. I took up too many walls. Because supposedly you're only supposed to take out 2 walls. If you take out any more walls, then you fail. And I've already taken out 2 walls, and there's still like a couple in there blocked by walls. So, by that logic... Oh, they're missing at this point. It's kind of funny where I'm standing. I actually found a safe spot. How was I supposed to do this? But now I can get the one... Yeah, there's 2 of them. Well... So that first wall wasn't supposed to do... That first wall was wrong. I do have to go straight up like I thought it was gonna have to do. Okay. So we have to start with item... I guess 1. Anything that is not literally locked behind a wall does not need to be destroyed. The rest can be reached with... Yeah. But you're always supposed to break 2 walls. It's kind of the point. As hard as that seems. Oh gosh. Let's go away. You can't cancel the item 1 is the only problem. Okay. It's the leftmost wall and the bottom rightmost, yeah. I'm not confident in my platforming skills, and I make another save state here just to see. Can I? No. Well, if the jump button doesn't work, I definitely can't jump across there. Yeah, I don't think I can make that jump. Trying a couple of times. Yeah, I would need like an item to do that. Or can Crash Bomb actually... Can Crash Bomb just shoot over there? Okay, yeah, I need to do that. Fair enough. Oops. But I do need to E-tank. I'm gonna survive it. I forgot I was in ads. Okay, now I need item... Probably 1 again. There. Nope, that's the item. Ease. Best to save the top one for last. I mean, I guess I see the logic there. But where do I go next? Do I just jump and shoot this one? Okay. Oh yeah, you're right. That makes so much more sense. And then we crash bomb this wall. gosh. I need to play here. I can't get hit again. Didn't mean to do that. To figure out, 'cause I don't think item 3 can go without a wall, right? You're safe in that one corner at the bottom if you attempt for last attempts or any indication. But I'm not safe here. Oh, am I safe here? Okay, you can't shoot there. And yeah, that doesn't work. So it has to be item 1. No, I can't do item 1 from the floor. Oh, crap. Item 1 is required. You can get on it from the bottom of the floor. But it doesn't go high enough, does it? Like the first time I tried to do item 1, it disappeared, I thought, before I could get... You might be right. But I didn't know how to do item 1 from the floor. This is rough. Why did it just... Huh? Item 1, you're being a chump weapon. It's gonna hit the thing, isn't it? Oh, jeez. Yeah, I guess the reason why it didn't work the first time is because there's so much chaos going on that I couldn't, like, get up on the platform. Well, we still have 3 tanks left at least. Hopefully that's enough. I had to burn 1 to do that stage. For that boss. Oh crap, we gotta do the, refights of the boss. So I know, the only thing I remember about this, like I remember some of the boss meekers. I remember the Crash Man, I remember the Bubble Lead, and I remember the quick boomerang, even though that wasn't the one I used. And I remember the last form of Wily is Bubble Lead. I don't have a definitive strategy for the first form, but we could probably just wing it, I'm sure. He's actually weak to Crash Bomb, ironically. But we're not gonna have that left. Alright, so... Crash is needed for a second form. I'm probably gonna have a Crash left. Didn't I use it all? Yeah, that's not possible. How am I gonna have Crash Bombs to fight the second form? Nah, we won't worry about that. We'll do something. So, what do we start with? What do we start with? I guess I'll take it from the top, huh? Wait, when you game over, do you start at the last stage you were in? I don't know. Because I had so many lives going, you just had like 5 lives that haven't game overed yet. So, maybe not. I have never game over in the Wily Fortress, so it might send me to the back to begin the fortress, for all I know. I'd rather not have to worry about that. Anyway, let's see what we got here. Okay, we got Chump Man here. Oop. course, I'm playing like crap. Yeah, I said I remember what. This is a week ago, so I forgot how to fight him. But like, he's so easy. The fire ones are always like the easiest ones. Fireman was the easiest in 1, and Keyman's the easiest in 2. I wish I took less damage during that. It's kind of bullshit they don't give you weapon energy. They expect it's Buster only. See where if we do this. Yeah. Fortune Leaf Shield's not that. I mean, it did damage, I guess. Let me run that back. Actually, was playing stupid and I almost won, which means I probably could win if I played smart instead. Maybe. Okay, that was not how you play smart. Never. I don't have that much heat left, but we will give it a shot. Ugh, I missed. Bit bozo, I guess. Let me just like die and see. Let me game over and see where it takes me. Yeah, I don't do enough damage, and this isn't that hard. I'm just not in the zone remotely. I'm kind of wanting to game over, because I want to see what happens when I game over. It has me hit continue. Okay, you're just confused here. But do I have to refight? I think I have to refight the beginning ones again. How many lives do we have? 2? Yeah, it's fair. I think it's how many I had coming in anyway. So there's that. Yeah, I do have to refight this. Fair enough. Zippo Man. I should fight him last, shouldn't I? Since I'm gonna get, like, for sure healed. I should fight the problematic ones first. That can no damage him. The health pickup does nothing. And then... guess redo this. Maybe with the fire I can do better against Woodman. Yeah. Absolutely. So what's next? Probably Bubble Man? So we want... I guess we want Metal Blade for that. Go pick and afford to... Metal Blade? I'm sure it will consume that much. See how this goes. It can consume a lot of energy, so... I'm not fighting him very well. I did use quite a bit of energy with that. So obviously won't defeat him, but we'll get somewhere. Kinda wanted Metal Blade. Nope, that's not gonna work. He's immune to it. It's rare that somebody's immune to Metal Blade. I guess Crash? The how you supposed to hit him with it, but whatever. Ah. Blow up. That didn't go too... And he's a lot of crash bombs too. Yeah. It's kind of messed up indeed. So I think Crash Man is next. What do we do with Crash Man again? I think we use Air Man, maybe? Question mark? Gotta use him to somebody. I think I can still get enough life that from the end is if I don't play really poorly. Oh, you made jumps. There we go. Okay, yeah, we'll be fine. One health. There's not. I guess there is an indication. Never mind. So I think I want to do Flash Man next. It should be up here. Gonna be a little bit annoying, but hopefully we can just freeze me. We might not be fine because I can't hit him. Okay. That did not go as well as I was hoping it would, but we are still potentially okay. Let's see if we can get this jobber down. There's no conveyor belt this time. Die. Wait. I could have done it better. I shouldn't have taken any hits to him really. Especially with no conveyor belt. But whatever. We have 2 lives to try to see. I hope that if I go through here, they're not gonna put me back to the boss rematch if I lose to Wily. That'd be weird. Maybe this is recon. I didn't do much damage to him. Okay, I don't have to refight them. Alright, so we got all of our we got some of our weapons. Actually, no, our weapons, I guess. But we have what do we have? We have health. That's what we have. And a couple of attempts left, I guess. Yeah, I'm just gonna try the metal blades as long as I have them, just because they're a little easier to use and spam. Except if I don't do it. When he gets close, it's harder to dodge. Ah. Okay, this is the last chance, right? I wonder if it's easier to just use my buster. I'm gonna see if I game over if they let maybe refight the bosses or not. That shouldn't be so hard to dodge. I was focusing too much on hitting him and not on dodging him. Oops. Oh wow. We'll learn something now. Atomic fire atomizes his form. That requires me actually being able to hit with atomic fire. So where does this put me? Okay. It's actually puts me exactly where I want to be with all my options. What if it doesn't? I have to rematch them. Shit. No, I'm not doing that. I mean, I could, but there's no point. We'll go back to this situation. I want to get this done with. Of course, I don't have atomic fire anyway. I used too much of it. So I wouldn't be able to use it anyway. I don't think that's enough for one atomic fire fully charged. Which if it's not fully charged, it won't do anything to him. It'll do like maybe 4 damage probably. If I'm lucky. Maybe, actually probably only 2 damage if you use it regular. So I think I need to stick Metal Blade strategy, but like actually dodge him. There's a wait time. It's actually harder. No, it's harder to do it this way. And charge is the same as Buster. Yeah, there's no point in it. Yeah, I can't actually use Metal Blade on him. Because when a weapon's out, there's like a delay that you can't move. He's like in that throw animation, and I can't dodge the attacks. So I have to use my Buster. There's no way to fight with. There's no way I can fight him with a weapon. I jumped too far. Okay, I screwed that up already. Let's try to do this correctly. I don't want to burn through everything on the first try. And stay near for that one. I'll... Had this down. Wait, what the heck? That was... Oh, probably because I was jumping at the time. I jumped into it. Like, I know how to do it, I'm just not doing it. Which is kind of frustrating, but... Don't jump there, I forgot. I gotta wait for him to just shoot the eye. Like, I want to get the jump on him, but I can't. I have to stand here and let it bypass me. What the hell? That's what throws me off, is when it doesn't behave the way it's supposed to. And then an E-tank. Okay. Let's see. How do we do this? Do I do the same thing? Oh, now it's just bouncing and weird. Oh gosh. Duh. Okay, that one's a little... So it's the same thing, kind of. But at the same time... Ugh. There's gotta be some kind of cheese I can use. I just don't know it yet. At least I figured out. E-tanks are the player version of second form. Doing yours thing does his is amusing. Yeah. But we have so many of them. No, I gotta take less hits. The second form is weak to crash. I think the first form is weak to crash too. Pave. Yeah. A mini crash. Damn, out. Really? Immune? It says it does 2 damage here. Flying damage turret. I think it's just not hitting their proper spot. That's true. I should do 1 damage at least. Arithmetic crash is the same as Buster or worse. I'm just gonna use it, even though like I can just reload the save state if I. So I'm just gonna usually keep this run going so I can get more recon here. I just can't dodge these stupid random ass jumpy orbs. Oh, jeez. He went through like 2 whole E-tanks in that form. I don't know how to dodge that. Yeah, it's too chaotic for me to figure out where quote-unquote under is. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. To beat this fool. This is why I never beat this game on this version, is I can't beat that form. The F keys were never as hard as this. No! Actually, I don't know if that's true. Cause I didn't really play the X games, so maybe they are. They might be this hard. In fact, that like Sigma battle at the end of X4 looked pretty brutal. Like, imagine if you didn't have all the upgrades for X and had to fight that final battle. X also has more mobile with, yeah, air dashing and wall jumping, that's true. Man, I was right that, like, my E-tank capacity is not gonna be enough. We said more health this time. Aside from a few crash bombs. Does he have frames, I wonder? Or can I mash on him? Because most bosses you can't actually spam on because they don't have iframes. Or they have iframes, I mean. Upgraded X doesn't scale with boss skills as much. Or unupgraded. Yeah. So I don't know, like, I don't know if X is really easier. Like, it might look easier because you're watching Kiyuki play X, and Kiyuki's better at these games than I am. So, watching a better player play a game versus watching a poor player, a weaker player, I guess, play a game isn't really a good comparison. Like, you have to play them yourself. You don't think he has That'd be odd! Because every single boss this game, even regular enemies, have iframes. So for Wily not to have iframes is a choice. I like that choice, but I just am skeptical. Just because it would correlate with everything we've seen thus far. Orbs do too much. Wily machine or sometimes an exception due to their floating. Well, the thing is, this is a design choice that Capcom made for this game specifically. The enemies do not have iframes normally. Like in the original Mega Man 2, there are no iframes for the enemies. They intentionally made the bosses have iframes in this specific version. So I'd be surprised if they didn't also do that for Wily. Like, why would they do it for all the Robot Masters but not for Wily? I'm just surprised is all, I guess. This run's cursed. I haven't seen him have any iframes from saying. You couldn't 3-spam Metal Blade and delete his health faster? I couldn't, though. Like, I tried my hardest to do that. The problem is that Metal Blade is... The best thing about Metal Blade is that it's 8 directional, and now it's the worst thing. Because if I try to... Like, when I jump, I don't know why, but I cannot not press up when I jump. So I'm basically force throwing it in weird directions, so I can't spam in his face. Like, it's really hard to get out of that. To not press like up forward and stuff when I'm trying to dodge. So I don't know if I can physically spam Metal Blade. Like, I don't think I have that capability. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I hit him with Christ in a row because I'm not able to look at his health bar. Because I'm trying to like actually fight and stay alive. No. How I timed that one so poorly. Nope. This is too much fighting games. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. He definitely takes both shots worth of damage, okay. Yeah, I can't watch anything. Oh, I guess up to jump. Yeah, not a platformer. It felt like it took so long to come out. I'm not timing this right. My brain knows, but my body cannot perform the functions. It's also hard for me to do multiple shots in the air. Damn it. I just can't adjust to the pattern. Like I'm doing everything wrong. I'm being hit by things I shouldn't. Look, why am I getting hit by that? I've dodged these before. I'm starting to become very skeptical that I will actually beat this. Cause like my timing for everything is just so off. How far is it to press, jump, and shoot at the same time? Insanely. I'm using a Genesis controller. So just think about that. To press, jump, and shoot, I have to use the same thumb. My thumb basically for both buttons at the same time. But like that doesn't really give me a lot of precision. Like I can press both at the same time, but I can't mash multiple shots. Like I can do both buttons at the same time, but this is what happens. So it's really hard to do both of those and focus on movement. So yeah, it just doesn't really work. But the same problem would be had if you were playing the original Mega Man 2 on the Nintendo, because the NES controller just has 2 buttons next to each other. So it's the same dilemma. Like you can use your fingers, I guess, but the way I have to bend my wrist to do that kind of irritates it, so it's kind of hard. Yeah. That was limitation of any version of this game that's not like on maybe Sony systems. Cause I think they have like some Sony port later on in that collection. That could have alleviated that. But yeah, I'm pretty skeptical that I'm gonna beat this tonight. Of course I took that last hit. Because ideally you get higher jumps by holding the jump button longer, so you can shoot 2 or 3... Yeah, but I can't do that while shooting, unfortunately. I'm gonna take a wild save state here. You know this was a terrible first run. I just want to practice this form a little bit. Yeah, I had to practice that technique. I forget how little health, little weapon energy the metal blade takes sometimes. If I just ignore the orbs and just jump and spam, I might be able to... Oops. To tank everything. Yeah, no. I don't quite have enough health to tank it. That's kind of my main issue. I can't delete his health fast enough. Shoot. Oops. Gotta E-tank. I tried to E-tank again there, but I couldn't because the metal blade was still out, which is the only downside of using metal blade, is that if it's out, you can't access the menu, even the E-tank. I can't take many hits. Ooh, I got lucky it bounced over my head. Then I'm gonna be close to him for this strategy, so they disappear faster. But you can't touch them yourself. My goodness. My controller disconnected. The cable came out. Good thing it was while I was in the menu. And you know the screen. I don't know about the middle screen. I just want to stay as close to him as possible so that they disappear faster. Because if I'm too far away from him, then I will not be able to access the menu if I need to. We want these things to dissipate. Yeah, but there's no way I can do it this way. This isn't gonna work. I still need skill, which I don't have. I need to be able to dodge those damn... orbs. Which I haven't figured out how to do yet. Yeah, I don't think I can beat this form. Like, I can spam E-tank, but then I won't be able to beat the final form for sure. Because I'm pretty sure I would need E-tank for that too. So it's gonna be equally hard. Being on the ground right below the front of the glass part is mostly safe. Well, then I can't jump up and hit him now. And since he hovers close to me, sometimes I'll just get hit by him. By the actual machine itself. Jumping once it's past you and then waiting for the next one. Yeah. He just keeps running into me too physically, so like, there's so many things going on in this battle that like, I'm kind of lost. I can't mentally parse all that. You're asking too much of me. Yeah, I jump food, he goes back, but like, I still jump into the damn hole. This is very, very hard. There are no guarantees in life. Little window to hit him. Sometimes I feel like they won't bounce over my head no matter where I am. I don't know if I'm just imagining it, but they just keep bouncing onto my head. Maybe I'm just stupid and can't figure this out. But like, I just cannot, for the life of me, consistently, reliably dodge them. When he is approaching, a safe spot moves slightly. I can't find it though, is a problem. Like, I just can't. But you telling me that isn't gonna change anything? Because my brain cannot parse this information. It can't do anything with it. It's like, okay, harbidibridibridoo. This means nothing to me. Like, this whole boss sequence is giving me a mental breakdown. Because it is just that fucking difficult. See him get half his life gone. Ugh. Don't know how hard the last form is, to be honest. It's annoying. Cause the last form is the alien one, where he's doing like the weird figure eight, I think. And like, I think he's disappearing and reappearing maybe even. I don't remember exactly how it works, but I know it's like an alien. And you have to like, you have a very specific window to hit him. With the bubble lead. And if you ever, make contact with the alien itself, you can use like half your life. Like he can two-shot you. So it's not pleasant to fight. But I'm never gonna see the final form. Because I'm not getting past this form. My controller disconnecting isn't helping either. I might have to just tap out here. Like, I don't see a path to victory. Like, there's been times where I was able to lock in and overcome challenges. I don't think this is gonna be one of them. Because there's nothing I can really use on him to make this easier. I have to do like 1 damage a hit the whole way. I forgot it dropped you to another stage. Forgot how this part works. So, do I just get to have infinite tries on this without having to do the rest of the Wily stuff? How does this work? I don't remember. Still only have the 1 E-tank though, because I used so many other ones. Hey, this is weird. This is just to do damage to you. And troll. If you stop and let them hit you. There's like no other point to that, but to do damage before the boss. Which is like rude. I was like, I was an alien all along. Don't remember if this is hard or not. He can shoot you still. He didn't disappear though, he just figure 8. I think disappearing was a different game. Look how much damage he does to me. And look how little damage I've done to him. And I'm definitely not gonna like E-tank on this run. I need to figure out how to... Yeah, I'm not good at that though. I'm not a pattern to recognize. These bubble isn't that costly. Probably of shame. Like, is this necessary? I know the pattern he moves in, so easy to avoid him, but I don't know when he's gonna shoot. So that's a little harder. Yeah, I should have jumped. You guys need more patient. I was doing well for a while, but my mic's about to fall over. Missed the vehicle one dying because of buffering. Yeah, it's supposed to be back in the hallway of shame. You have 1 E-tank and a dream? I can do this. This isn't as bad as the machine was. But it's gonna take me a while to get it, probably. This is the one where I do have to lock in. So that's why I just had to spam E-tanks and tank it. This one can kind of be beat with skill and maybe 1 E-tank. But I missed him. He's ever on the ground, so the fact that the bubble lead rolls in the ground doesn't help make my case any. is actually kind of easy. You said they kind of cross him the right way. Oh, I screwed up. I'm an E-tank here, because I don't want to, like, do this again. But yeah, you see how much health he takes if you screw up in, like, run into him directly? It's like the worst thing you can do. Now you might be wondering why Wily here, this alien Wily, is weak to water? Because it's just a hologram. As we find out. Oops. I'm blowing this. He's just a hologram and we're short-circuiting it with the bevel lead. No, my controller! Ow. Everything else heals him? I didn't know anything healed him. I thought it just, like, didn't work on him. I know your buster doesn't even work on him. But yeah, Bubble It does do 1 damage. Which means I have to beat him in 1 shot or just game over. Because if I waste too much Bubble Lead on the attempt, then I kind of soft lock myself because there is no other weapon. And now there's any way to gain weapon energy unless these little droplets can. I don't think that's what they're for. I think they're just to damage you. I don't see how they could give you weapon energy. Yeah, I'd not run into him. But they can take some bullet hits. Ideally I don't, but I can. If it's very random where he shoots his shots though. So that kind of makes it a little harder to dodge. Like, his physical pattern is the same. But his shots seem a little arbitrary. They might be based on something, but I can't figure out what. I'm just trying to reaction dodge the actual, like, attacks. And hopefully not run out of bubble lead. Because I'm missing some shots and that's not good. Oh no, I ran into him. Fuck. The problem with my controller is because my cable isn't long enough. I just kind of found the only USB cable within that I could just get my hands on. But it's not really a good USB cable and it has a very short reach. So it can kind of easily become unplugged if I get too excited and move around too much. I know Kyuki's probably going to say, that's why we don't use wired controllers, we want wireless everything. Like, well, unfortunately on this computer, I can't use a wireless headset and a wireless controller. It only will connect to one Bluetooth device at a time. So it's like one or the other for me. So it's kind of a good thing I have wired controller options. I can't risk anymore. Sometimes it's not an option. I don't use Bluetooth wireless for referrals. It's really nice. It's unreliable, yeah. Especially on controllers. Because controllers have some kind of like, depending, the signal can get interrupted. Like the Bluetooth signaling, it can be like latency. It's nice for headphones though, because headphones you don't need performance. Well, let's sit tight on this screen because we're in ads and I don't want to beat the boss during ad break. That would be very, rude of me. So we're just gonna wait. Not that I think anyone watching is gonna see the ad break, but just in case, you never know, there might be a lurker out there. But I know the two people who are chatting won't see it, but I don't know who's lurking and not watching. And if Creamy's still around, Creamy won't see it either. Yeah. So basically the 3 people we have accounted for anyway are immune to ads right now. It's probably healthy for me to have this little tiny break. Yeah, I don't know what to do, so I'm just jiggling around while I wait. But I'm kind of... It's good that I just forced myself to take this ad break, because... just playing on N and, like, being frustrated and struggling can, you know, tilt some... So maybe with, like, having a forced 3 minutes to just, like, remove myself from the game, I'll be a bit less frustrated and on edge. Maybe I can just, like, clutch this out. Yeah, sometimes the ads are actually helping us. It gives us a controller. You're lucky this is paused right now. These old frustrating games are sort of a thing where stress really kills. But also, the games are high stress. Yeah. But the thing is, didn't last for a while, right? That was the whole philosophy back in the day. Make you spend months trying to get further and further a little bit at a time and then starting over again from scratch until you finally beat the game. Like, that was the whole point. So that you get your... So you feel like you get your money's worth because it's not over into the flash. But nobody wants to do that. You're buffering hard. Is anyone else buffering? Or is that just Beyond? Maybe it's just Beyond's connection. Hopefully. Didn't you get new internet? Apparently it's not any better than the old internet. Hopefully it's not worse. Alright. Well, sorry Beyond if you missed this, but we're gonna go back in. Or we would if my... Hold on, am I just not on the screen? Okay, yeah. I didn't want to tab into the emulator. I was like afraid there. Here we go. Never. That was a bad jump. I might still fail this. Okay, got him. Whew, barely. It's a LAN issue? Maybe you should have been watching on Wi-Fi then. You don't need LAN to watch a stream. Of course you did. LAN is faster. I mean, yeah. Is the issue your cable isn't long enough or something? I forget what the problem was. Do you just need like a new Ethernet cable? The hole might be too loose. Ow. That sucks. I like how the plot of this is just that Dr. Wily is just Jake Gyllenhaal from Spider-Man No Way Home. Yeah, kind of. What's he looking at? Mega Man was wondering, why am I outside of the little screen there in his black? I should be on the field. Need an edit from the end of their last fight with Rock and Wily. Shui M03CM, man. What a name. Of course, Yuki-chan's Papa worked on it. Can't forget about Yuki-chan's Papa. Remember the days when people didn't have to have serious names in the credits, and they could just have random aliases? You can't get away with that anymore, I don't think. Like, everything's so professional and like standardized. They like, no, you have to have your first and last name. No handles. But back in the 80s, they got away with a lot of stuff like Fishman. That's obviously nobody's name. It's a robot master that never was created for some reason. Wait till Mega Man 12, we'll actually have one named Fishman. This man. Ear fish thing. Sometimes that can be very fishy. Or it would be save, please. Or does it auto-save? Any stuff is sometimes that way. That's true, any stuff can be that way. But not for like Capcom would not be able to get away with that. Let me just verify that our save screen looks correct. Yeah, we got 2 all clears. So, if I do this again next year, we'll be taking on Mega Man 3, which should not be as bad, because I don't remember Mega Man 3 being as hard as 2 was. I think it's kind of more normal like 1. And then we'll finally, for the first time in my life, see the Wily Tower segment. Hopefully. As long as the story doesn't take too long, we'll see the Wily Tower segment afterwards and finish up the game. But yeah, that's gonna come another time, another year. It has been this year's Mega Man. 3 is the first one you cleared. What was the first one I cleared? I think I just did them in order, so I think the first one I ever beat was 1. And then I beat 2. And then 3, and then, yeah, I just went in order. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4 was the furthest I've gotten. I never beat past 4. Like, I started Mega Man 5, but I didn't finish it. I got distracted and never, like, went back to it. So, oh. I beat, like, maybe, I think, Gravity Man and Starman in 5, and never played the rest of the game. The Starman is one of my favorite robot masters. Make sure to back up your save. Yeah, that's the thing. As long as I have my save file, I can go back to this. So I will hopefully keep that and not lose it. I'll have to figure out where the C files even are, though. I have no idea where this emulator stores its files. So I'm gonna look that up at some point and back it up, hopefully. But that'll be something for me to worry about in the future. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed my first attempt at Mega May. I will hopefully return for more of this next year, next May. As far as next week, we'll be in June, and I will have a very special stream with a special guest. That's right, I'm going to have on a Boys Love manga character as my special guest on the stream next week, so do check that out. Speaking of Boys Love manga characters, we're going to raid one right now. The same one who's going to be on stream next week, so you can get a preview of the fuddy-duddy that we're going to have as our guest next week. So yeah, go check out Ro. He's playing Elder Scrolls Oblivion right now. And I will see you in a week for that stream.